Find me, Jose Monkey.
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. I enjoy finding the locations in these videos, but I mostly just like figuring stuff out and solving puzzles. That's why you'll frequently see me adding side quests to these videos, where I try to answer questions other than where the video was recorded. Like when I figured out where the person bought the Big Gulp back in Season 2, Episode 5, or when I tracked down that exact menu that we see on the table in Season 2, Episode 132. Anyway, as a result of my fondness for side quests, some people have started including pre-made side quests as part of their request. For today's video, this person showed me a view of what appears to be a port city, and they left a comment that said this: I challenge Jose Monkey to not only find my location, but also identify the cruise ship scene, and then deduce the date the video was taken.
Yeah, that sounds like 2 side quests.
This should be fun. I hope I'm up to the task. So what can we see? The video starts with this person showing their Find Me sign. Then they raise the camera and we can see that they're on some kind of stone or concrete platform with a railing. It also appears to be somewhat elevated. Next, they slowly pan across and show us their surroundings. It's a mostly residential area, though we can see some somewhat larger buildings a bit farther out. And we can see the body of water here, and I believe it's a gulf or a bay because it appears to be surrounded mostly by land. And of course on the water we see the cruise ship, which is the subject of our side quest. Now I only noticed 2 places in the video where we see visible writing. We've got what looks like a real estate sign here, and then we also have this nearby boat that is parked in front of this house. It looks like it has a name on it, but it was very difficult to read. And that's about it. Now I was really hoping I'd be able to figure out the name of that boat and I could use that to find this place because I just thought that would be kind of cool, but I was having a lot of trouble reading it. The best I could say was that it looked like it was 2 words, and the first word was maybe lady or lucky, and the second word appears to start with the letter G. But that's about as far as I got with that. Fortunately, that real estate sign told me everything I needed to know. I couldn't make out most of the details on the sign, but I was pretty sure that this said Kemp. So I just searched for Kemp Real Estate, hoping that that would get me to the general area. But guys, I had no idea how big of a break that sign was. Because when you go to the Facebook page for Kemp Real Estate, the cover photo is literally a photo of this place. Of course, I still didn't know exactly where that was, but their page said that they were specialists in real estate sales and property management on the Eyre Peninsula, and their address was in Port Lincoln in South Australia. And that's what we see in this photo. Once I knew that, I just had to find a spot in Port Lincoln that would give me a view like what we see in the video. So I started looking around for a slightly elevated structure that might give us a vantage point like that. And when I spotted this small lookout tower, I was pretty sure it was the right spot. And guys, that was it. You were atop the Old Mill Lookout Tower in Port Lincoln, South Australia. Okay, so getting to Port Lincoln was almost immediate once I read the real estate sign, but I probably spent another 10 to 15 minutes trying to find this exact spot. But I was able to verify using the Google Street View that this is definitely the right place. Here's one of the buildings we see in the video. Okay, now I just needed to figure out what cruise ship that was and when this was. The video was posted on March 5th of 2024, so it had to be taken before then. After looking at photos of various different types of cruise ships, I concluded that this was very likely a Vista-class cruise ship. And that was good news because Wikipedia tells me that there are only 9 active Vista-class ships. I looked at the photos of those 9 ships, and I narrowed it down to the 2 that I thought looked most like what we see in the video: the Queen Elizabeth and the Queen Victoria. Those are 2 very similar ships that are part of the Cunard Cruise Line. Okay, so did either of those ships visit Port Lincoln? I started looking into that and I quickly found this article titled Queen Elizabeth Makes Maiden Voyage to Port Lincoln. And not only was this the first time that the Queen Elizabeth had gone to Port Lincoln, it was an unscheduled visit. The article explains that the Queen Elizabeth made its inaugural visit to Port Lincoln as part of a rerouted itinerary due to unfavorable weather in Queensland. I strongly suspected that this video was recorded during that unscheduled visit. That visit happened on January 28th, 2024, 1 year ago today. So I'm going to say that that's when this video was recorded, and that's the Queen Elizabeth. I hope I'm right about that, but please let me know.
Yo, what about the boat?
The cruise ship? I just told you.
No, the little one.
Well, that wasn't the quest.
Well, yeah, but it could be.
Well, I didn't find that one.
Yeah, well, I did.
Oh? Okay, let's hear it.
I bet. So first, I thought I might be able to see that boat in the Google Street View at the location. But unfortunately, none of those photos showed the boat, even the old ones. But your boy Chad was undeterred, because I figured this lookout tower is probably a highly photographed location. And Google Maps has lots of user-submitted photos and videos of this place, including the spot where the boat was parked. But it wasn't going to be that easy, because I looked at a bunch of photos and I couldn't see the boat in most of them. And the ones where I could see it, it was still a blurry mess. So I tried to figure out what the name of this boat might be. And bro, I just started making up all kinds of crazy names, like Lady Gaga and Lucky Goblin and shit. Chat, language. Sorry, my bad. And after searching for like 45 minutes, I found this page. And that talks about a dive support vessel called Lady Gwen. Lady Gwen is operated by a commercial diving company called Seafix. And they're based in Port Lincoln, where this video was recorded. And check out this photo. You know that's the same boat. Side quest complete. Nice job, Chad.
Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time it's in Season 1, Episode 250, in Gilman, South Australia. That's about 245 kilometers, or 152 miles away from the spot. Guys, check out the map of all the places I've found for you so far from the videos that you've sent me. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.